Today we're counting down the top 10 interracial romance movies that have captured our hearts and left us feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. From heartwarming tales of love overcoming cultural differences to steamy romances that will leave you swooning. These movies prove that love knows no boundaries, so grab some popcorn, get comfortable, and let's dive into our list of the best interracial romance movies of all time.
There's one person who always gets hit. Who? The cocky black chauffeur.
Number 10. The Bodyguard, 1992. The Bodyguard follows Frank Farmer, a former Secret Service agent who is hired to protect Rachel Marron, a famous singer and actress who has been receiving threatening letters. Despite initial resistance from Rachel, the two develop a close relationship as Frank becomes increasingly invested in her safety. As the threats escalate, Frank must use all of his skills to keep Rachel safe while also navigating their growing feelings for each other.
And what is he, like blonde, blue-eyed surfer type?
Hey, dude!
Right?
She's white. White!
Number 9. Jungle Fever, 1999. Jungle Fever explores the interracial relationship between Flipper, a successful African-American architect, and Angie, his Italian-American secretary. As their affair becomes public, they face backlash and discrimination from both of their communities. Meanwhile, Flipper's brother Gator struggles with drug addiction and their family must come to terms with their own prejudices and biases. The film delves into themes of race, class, and identity in 1990s New York City.
Smoking body, big rock. She's black.
Number 8. Cole, 2009. 22-year-old Cole feels trapped by his rigid life, unable to fulfill his writing dreams. When opportunity knocks, he jumps at the chance to escape his broken family. Feeling guilty for his abandonment, he returns home, followed by a girl from school that has an unexpected impact on the town.
What do you know about him? This is America, Ma. No one cares.
Number 7. Mississippi Masala, 1991. The story follows the lives of Mina, an Indian girl, and Demetrius, an African-American man who fall in love in Mississippi. Their relationship faces opposition from both their families due to their different cultural backgrounds and prejudices. As they try to navigate their love against all odds, they also confront their own identities and the complexities of race and heritage in America.
But I love my wife!
Number 6. A United Kingdom, 2016. The movie tells the true story of Seresta Khama, the king of Bechuanaland, modern day, who falls in love with Ruth Williams, a white English woman. Their interracial relationship causes controversy and opposition from both their families and the British government, who are concerned about the political implications of a black king marrying a white woman. As they fight for their love and their right to rule, they also confront the racism and colonialism of the time.
Right here. Our house.
Number 5. Loving, 2016. The movie tells the story of Richard and Mildred Loving, an interracial couple who marry in Virginia in 1958. Their marriage violates the state's anti-miscegenation laws and they are arrested and forced to leave the state. With the help of civil rights lawyers, they fight for their right to love and live together as a family. Their case eventually reaches the Supreme Court, leading to a landmark decision that strikes down all remaining anti-miscegenation laws in the United States.
And I'm tired. Only reason I'm here, so you can say goodbye to your son.
Number 4. Monsters Ball, 2001. The movie follows the story of Hank, a prison guard in rural Georgia who lives with his racist father, Buck, and his son, Sonny. After the execution of a Black Death row inmate, Hank meets the inmate's widow, Leticia, and they begin a complicated and unexpected relationship. As they struggle to come to terms with their own personal demons and the racial tensions of their community, they find solace in each other's company. However, their relationship is tested when Hank's family discovers their connection and Leticia's troubled past comes back to haunt her.
Does she still have a tongue? I have a tongue. Though yours explains well enough why I may not marry your son.
Number 3, Belle, 2013. The movie tells the story of Dido Elizabeth Belle, the mixed-race daughter of a Royal Navy captain and an enslaved African woman raised by her aristocratic great-uncle and aunt in late 18th century England. Dido struggles to find her place in a society that sees her as both an outsider and a valuable commodity. When she meets John de Vinier, a young lawyer fighting for the abolition of slavery, Dido begins to question the injustices of her world and finds the courage to stand up for what is right. As she navigates the complexities of love, race, and class, Dido must decide whether to follow tradition or forge her own path.
Recuérdame siempre como soy ahora.
Me voy a ir a Bioko.
Number 2, Palm Trees in the Snow, 2015. The movie follows the story of Kilian, a young man who travels to the Spanish colony of Fernando Po in Africa in the 1950s to work on a cocoa plantation owned by his family. Kilian falls in love with Basila, a local woman, but their relationship is complicated by the racial and political tensions of the time. As Kilian uncovers dark secrets about his family's past and the brutal treatment of the African workers on the plantation, he must decide whether to confront the injustices he has discovered or remain silent to protect his own interests. The film explores themes of love, betrayal, and the legacy of colonialism.
I've been dating this girl. A white girl. It's okay. We hate terrorists.
Number 1, The Big Sick, 2017. The movie follows the story of Kumail, a Pakistani-American stand-up comedian who meets and falls in love with Emily, a white American woman. Their relationship is complicated by cultural differences and Kumail's traditional Muslim family, who want him to have an arranged marriage. When Emily falls ill and is put into a medically induced coma, Kumail must navigate his feelings for her and his family's expectations while also dealing with his own career struggles. The film explores themes of love, identity, and the challenges of interracial relationships.